talking about religion. Religion, God. Do you believe in God? I do not believe in God. No, I don't believe in God. I'm quite vehemently not anti-religious, closed-minded when it comes to religion. I think that it's, we all have our beliefs. So I don't want to offend anyone who's watching this and does believe in God. This is just my opinion, but I think it's preposterous. I think that the concept of evolution is an obvious one, and one that is clearly, is clearly happened around us. And the thought that we were created by someone is mental, completely mental. There's absolutely no way that's true. In my mind, there's absolutely no way that's true. And I know that some people may find that a discomforting thought, that when you die you are dead, that is the end of your life. But I would just say that's what it is. I think religion kind of builds up this idea that we are greater than really what we are. What we are is an animal who has learned to construct thought, build houses, create technology, create the internet. Yeah. But really, we're just peoples, we're just animals, and it's just all a happy coincidence that we've managed to gain the intelligence over hundreds of thousands of years to get to the point where we are. Yeah, who knows? But of course the age-old question comes up of, well, who created, for the Big Bang to happen, what was there before the Big Bang? How did the Big Bang happen? Will we ever know? Probably not. Mental. Heavy subject, heavy question. Wow, asking me the heavy questions today. What's your least favourite quality in a person? Least favourite quality? That's an interesting one. Dishonesty is a bad one. Yeah, little white lies are pretty. I would say that little white lies are sometimes very necessary to preserve relationships and preserve feelings with people. So little white lies, pretty harmless and pretty essential actually. But dishonesty in general is a pretty ugly trait. I wouldn't say it's my least favourite though. People have potentially insecurities and maybe need to lie about their achievements or their life, and that's kind of one of those things. I think rudeness is probably my least favourite quality, just because there tends to be no need for it really. People who are rude and just abrasive to get on with, they are creating problems for other people. You've got your own issues and that's fine, deal with them in your own way, but don't cause issues for other people. Don't, making other people feel bad. I suppose rudeness kind of extends onto bullying in a lot of ways, and just making other people feel bad unnecessarily is a horrible quality, obviously, isn't it? So I guess that's, I just think I'm a fairly relaxed person, I like to think. Doesn't mean that I don't have emotions, doesn't mean that I don't get upset, that I don't, get happy, etc. But I kind of have to, the bad things that happen to you, you just have to deal with them. And people who are abrasive, rude, you just causing issues, whatever, stupid, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I've answered your question, ask me another one. Okay, what's your earliest memory? My earliest memory? Good question. I'm not 100% sure. Probably, I'm not sure which one came first. So my dad's 50th birthday will always stick out in my mind a little bit. I remember staying up later than I usually did, but also buggering around on a sofa. I might have had too much sugar or something. I seem to remember flinging around all over the sofa. And I think I was about 7 or 8-ish, something like that. However, I think slightly before then was probably when I fell off of a climbing apparatus at a place called Rainbow's End, which used to be open in Bognor Regis. It was not really a theme park, it was more like a play rhyme park. They had like nursery rhyme buildings and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I fell off a playing apparatus, and it winded me. So I remember Dad carrying me away with my friend Lewis. probably one of them. Those are the first ones that stick to mind. But obviously I remember playing with Thomas the Tank Engine toys. I remember like vague memories about my old house. Which of these came first, I'm not certain.